Come on, man. You gotta see. I'm just stating my case, dude.
Hey, I mean,
I love the effort. I really do.
This fucker is bad to the bone, I tell you that.
How you doing, bud?
Good. Thank you for coming.
Doug?
Coming, JT.
How you doing? Brandon?
What's up, buddy?
How you doing?
Dustin, let's start together up here.
Yeah.
So we can.
Yeah, we're gonna take copy.
You and I can.
Well, it's a unit.
Let's see if it's enough or not.
Yeah.
Let's start right here, Dustin. So.
What time about? Let's go down Brian's list. And then. Okay. What you got?
So core support mounts, all body mounts go straight up and down. They said it didn't say it had to be to the bottom of the frame, but at some point, why'd you stop here and not go the rest of the way? But if it was one continuous piece, it's one here and then you add it. You see what I'm saying? You can't run a core support mount straight up and down and then just cut it in pieces.
Doesn't it even say it has to be vertical?
No, it doesn't.
And then where's the nut? What's the nut for?
So it says you're allowed 2 nuts for your core support, and they're allowed to mount.
Yeah.
I came back here. I came back here. That's where it came from.
Here is where you're gonna have to get around it. It says the tubing can be welded to the top side of the frame or factory bracket, depending on the make and model and core support.
Okay, so this is where I came back here to body mounts. It says core support mount can run from bottom of the frame through core support, and I just went to the bottom of the frame.
And we can give you bottom of the frame. I can give you that, but I don't know where you get that from. I don't know.
Well, I
don't know where that came from.
I like it, but
it didn't say where to start and stop. I mean, it just
That's
said
not even the bottom of the frame. That's the side of the frame.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
been under here.
Bottom would have been under.
all right. Okay.
So,
But with all the stuff you got here, you don't need that. You just want to give us a headache.
okay. So you're gonna have to come over here.
So we
So JT, that's all. It all goes. The whole thing.
all right.
And when we say it goes, like it's not like I'm windowing out or nothing like that. Like it's
I'll make it look right.
gone.
And then with this,
you suck.
now if you would have went to the bottom of the frame and then tied that into your sway bar, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So hey, when we get Brian,
Yeah.
just so everyone's listening, when you get a car like this, okay, we just got to be quick and move through things because like you can get caught up and we could be here for like an hour. No one wants to be here for an hour. So I'm gonna get with Brian. Brandon, you get with Robbie.
Okay.
You guys go through your stuff. We'll go through his list, and then JT, you're gonna have to bounce back and forth on.
That's
it.
fine. No problem.
So we'll listen to all your arguments and the rules, but we want to make sure we don't slow down the process. So.
All right.
A-arm straps, good. We're not letting them plate the top of the A-arms, do we? Is there anything in the rules about plating the top of the A-arms? Well, what's the nut?
It says top nuts can be welded.
So that's the
we need a
nuts.
washer on that. But that's on this all thread.
That's right.
From what we can see,
Obviously,
you gotta get rid of these too.
Okay. Just spray paint them for me, please.
Yep.
I need to double check it. This side's 13. This side's like 12. Just bring it up a little bit.
All right. Yeah, I'll get rid of them. I just try and get the deck lid down where it needs to be. All right, so this is what I said, and this.
He probably pulled it in.
Yeah, that's where I. Yep. So in your 03 rules, it gives multiple options. And I know it's apples and oranges, but I'm just saying, your 03 rules, you got 3 options, and it says you had to pick one. So these window bar rules, it didn't say you had to pick one.
Okay. Can you read that rule to me that you found?
Yes, sir. So in the 03 rules, it gives multiple options. It says these options are not interchangeable. We can only pick one.
Okay. I'm listed as I'm
Yeah, you're good. For the window and window bars option, it just gives two options and it doesn't say you got to pick one or they cannot be interchanged.
Okay.
I was building the best piece I could, man, and
You got to when you win last year, right? So the gussets, one gusset per corner. So
Hey, I just count that real quick, JC.
yep.
Can't add any metal. Okay.
Okay.
You've got this window,
No problem.
windowed out. And then we need to know where your 10 inches are on your fenders that you're allowed welding.
Okay,
We,
so
know, we know this is patch it. you know,
right. So obviously that won't be because I'll
no,
cut that
none
out.
of that will be. So where do you want your 10 inches to be?
So that's on the core. So my core support I'm maxed out up front, right?
yep.
Yes.
All right. So I'll probably trim this. I'll get that down to 10 because that's fender, right?
Yep, that's fender. This is
Yeah,
all.
anywhere the fender touches the core support, we can count it as fender.
Right.
And I'm not 10 inches.
Yep.
All right, I'll get it down to 10.
Get it on 10.
Yeah, I'll get it down to 10.
All right.
Just wanted to make you aware. Okay, you got that. Yeah.
That's a real pain in the ass.
Yeah. There's a plate coming off there. He is. Hey, he's. JT, you're allowed a plate on the frame there. You don't. You just need to slice that right here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You don't
Yep.
need to take that out. You're allowed a plate in the first like
These are gonna be like
Whatever.
4x4.
4 inches.
All right.
So
I'll trim them down.
As long as it.
is it?
I just-
It's not sticking out of the hood. Yeah. As long as it's not sticking out of the hood,
That's-
we're good.
I just did it so it's
Yeah,
performs.
it's fine. Not a. Not.
Brandon just marked your plates to mount. I already talked to you about hood washers. Need to be 5x5. Hood washers need to be 5x5. She's writing that down.
Okay, so wheel tub's gotta be way from there, JT.
All right, I can pry that out.
One gusset per corner.
Yeah. So just make them count as corners. Okay. Hey, tell me where a corner is and
Yeah.
where the gusset is.
All right.
So this one's for which?
So here's the corner, right? And this is the corner, right?
Okay.
So those can stay, right?
Yep. Or you get rid of those and you can keep this.
Yeah, that's what I want to
Just
do.
get rid of those.
Yep.
It's just one gusset per corner.
Right, but I got two corners here, right? Like 1, 2. So I can keep that one and that one.
This one would be for there.
Right, I'll get rid of this one.
No, hold on. Let's just make sure we're on the same page.
Right.
So this one's for there.
Right.
This one's for there.
Right.
So if that one's for there, this one counts for this one, or this one counts for this one. So you can keep that one and cut this and this one. Slice them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, gotcha.
And then an inch, like pry that
Yeah,
back an inch.
I can do that.
You doing all right?
Oh, we're good. Hey, now I want to argue that point, all right?
Okay, so
So, and this is how I beat it last time. So this is allowed to be 6 inches, right? So if total diameter of that is 6 inches
okay.
from there to there.
Yeah. Okay. And you're 6 inches this way, so.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm the width is
Sorry. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So,
Cool. I just
and
want.
you know I checked that, right?
Yeah. I don't blame.
You know I checked that TV
So can the halo bar be welded to the door?
Yeah.
It can. Is the way I'm seeing it on the checklist here is it
It's
can
a-
only
it's under
be
the 6
can be
inches.
only attached to sidebars only.
Yeah, the halo bar. It can't be welded to the door. I don't think we've.
Well,
We allowed him last year because he had the same style roll bar and he was under the 6x6 diameter.
I'm saying that's part of my roll bar is allowed to be 6 inches.
But is it allowed to be welded to your door?
Yeah, I mean,
Because it says attached to the,
It
like right here.
Can only attach to sidebars only.
So that's where.
I got away with it last year for that same argument.
Well, let's reread the rule. Here, I'll look into that. You guys keep moving. So that way we gotta keep things.
You guys.
Can we go up?
Yeah.
There ain't nothing in there, buddy, I promise.
Inspection holes back here got to be 8x8.
You might have got it last year, but
Okay.
it maybe just got biased.
Okay.
But it's only. So,
Dude, I just tried to build the best piece I could, man. I mean,
well, we just had a conversation, and I said, it's become apparent that this is a show of competition and combat motorsports and whatnot. But the big three, you're the first one to come through. We probably know what to expect with the other two.
right.
So, no, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
You're supposed to build the best car you can.
Like I said, I ain't doing it to be disrespectful. I'm just doing it to.
We know, and we're not being disrespectful.
I know.
We just
Nope.
have to enforce the rules. So.
So what's
That's that washers we talked about, where it didn't give an inside or outside diameter, and I went off the inside diameter. It didn't say it had to be store bought.
sway bar, right?
Huh?
Sway bar?
Yep.
What about the D-rings? What's it say that?
It doesn't. I just put it in there because I like to do it.
We know he's got the local Well, you don't want to have to.
So what about the all thread?
All right, so all thread.
Here, let's start here. So we got the bumper brackets, all that, right?
Yep.
And then these are for what?
So it says you're allowed one all thread, or you're allowed 30 inches all thread per frame rail. And it doesn't say it had to be one piece, and it said it had to be vertical. That's what I went with. My all thread out here is like 7 inches,
Okay.
and then I had extra all thread, so
Okay.
that's the way I read the rule.
Hey, Dustin.
Yeah.
Real fast. So your rule says 30 inches of all thread, but it doesn't say one continuous piece. So he made this 7, put the extras back there.
3 inches a piece.
3 inches a piece.
What? How did you beat that? What is it?
30-inch all thread.
Good.
But it didn't say. It says you're allowed 30 inches of all thread.
30 inch max in your trunk.
Yeah. Here on the 3rd page.
So the
Okay. So a maximum of 1 inch diameter all thread may be used.
Right. Talking about the diameter, right?
So coil springs can have 1 extra body mount per rail.
Right.
So where's your body mount?
So this is my body mount,
A
but
body mount would have to go through the body, right?
Right,
That's
which
your
it
body
does.
mount. Okay.
yeah, but it said you're allowed 30 inches on through the rule, so that's why I put them back here. Because I didn't use them as body mount, I just used them as my extra. I was allowed up to 30 inches.
But you're allowed a 14-inch plate, so you kind of could beat that with the last car. Remember, you're allowed 14-inch plate plus 2x4 plates, right? Can you use it? It didn't say as. Can you use the all thread for that, or would it have to be cut off?
Because it just didn't say, all thread had to be one continuous piece.
Yeah, but it says one single. It doesn't, like, it says you can have 1 extra. So the fact that it defines 1,
But I thought I was talking about the body mount.
it is. But there's no other reference to anything else.
Right, I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying that.
I don't think that you can then.
I'm just saying that's the body mount, and you're allowed up to 30 inches.
So it's no different than these right here, right? So guys called me and they asked and they said, I want to cut a nut in half and we'll start, stacking them. I said, what's a half nut? I said, what is a half nut called that's cut in half? It's not a nut anymore. This right here is your body mount. You cut it, you don't get to add it other places.
Okay, I was just saying because like on the rule it just said you're allowed up to 30 inches, you said
30 inches going through, through the top, but it's just,
it doesn't say
it's
that.
got, well, it doesn't say it has to go through the top, but it says it's got to remain straight up and down.
Which they do.
Yeah, for sure. But it says 1 extra body mount per rail.
No, use one extra body mount.
I don't know, JD. I don't know about that.
Come on, man. You gotta see. I'm just stating my case, dude.
Hey, I
I
love the effort. I really do.
it's bad to the bone, I tell you that.
Well, Dustin's got to be, man. I'm the competition. That's here this weekend. It's,
This is why we do this. This is
Yeah.
why we want to bring out the best in everyone, and we have obviously
Nobody's mad at you.
There's obviously
that.
we bought out the best. So
Dude, this is top level.
this is why you are who you are.
Okay.
What's
Me,
going
it's
on with
that's-
all those?
that's still a wash.
These?
Yeah.
So me and Brand had a conversation on it, and it doesn't say it had to be store-bought washers, and it said it had to be 3-inch washers. It didn't give an inside or an outside diameter. So I had an inch hole for my inside, for my be under the 3 inches. I use my own washers.
You don't ever rewrite these rules or what?
Yeah, if you would just call me like 6 months ahead of time.
Golly, dude.
If the man beats the rule, like that's like he was saying, you can't seam weld, but these are your washers. There's not seam
You
weld.
put them on, yeah.
I'm just more upset that he used 11 clip for the back of this thing and did all the work, and not 902.
So I ain't gonna bullshit you guys.
Yeah, but that's not. Come on now.
No, I ain't gonna bullshit you guys. I got to reading the rules, and I already done clipped the car out, and I was salty myself.
I'm listening to what.
Like I said, I'm not being disrespectful, guys. I
this
just
last week.
No, not this bad.
Don't take it like that. So these are good.
No.
It's our goal to make it even. All thread.
Yeah. Look, I don't see an argument on an all thread.
Well,
You
let me
guys,
ask you
I mean,
this: what was the bumper shop plate rule? Because earlier it was 14 inches plus you're on two by
Yeah, but
fours
here's the thing:
on
you
the
can't
top.
make. I don't want to get into the habit of. I get what you're saying, like, oh, you're allowed this, but it's talking about a plate. It's not talking about all thread.
Right.
Like
So
this.
we're cutting the all thread off.
Yeah, I don't see an argument. Do you guys see an argument?
I don't feel like you beat the rule there.
Yeah,
So
I don't see that. at all.
that's coming out, and then
You had a conversation on this, like these washers. You're
Yeah.
done.
months ago, the seam welding. And then
Yeah.
what about? So we,
And these are
What's going
store-bought
on?
nuts. JT.
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
McMaster,
Yeah, I know. We've got other people coming through with them.
$25 a piece.
so
I ain't bullshit. All right.
all of it, right?
Well, some of these are
Well,
half
he knows
inch.
what-
I mean, you just gonna have to measure them out. I mean, there ain't.
I'll
I
put some
can't-
burns in them.
Yeah, I can't say, hey, this is.
Yeah, I got you. And as you see, I had a transmission problem, so that's why I got 2.5 here.
That's fine. It's crazy to make it a bolt in. All right, let's.
We good here?
Yep, we're good.
Is everybody good here? There was something in the trunk we got to look at, but we're gonna look at that from the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, hold it for 1 second.
So what about this slower here? If you look all the way through on the other top, about the weld that plate there.
I got away with it last year, so I just did it again this year. I lied to you.
I'm not busting your balls, dude.
I know, and I ain't being disrespectful. I mean,
I mean, you get where I'm. No, if you would have been on the bottom, when you go back and tell your dad, say,
No,
you
you-
know why my car looks like this? Because of you.
no, I mean, I was just, that was my idea.
Tell your dad that.
Yeah, I will. I just, don't get a chance from the boys. I don't.
Upended it all up.
I got you. Good Mark at too, folks.
What's up with the Bondo over the seams?
Mondo.
Yeah, that's Bondo. That's not a seam sealer.
All the way down. You can see where I picked that up there.
There's like, this is hard. Seam sealer's not hard. Chips like that.
Oh, I don't know.
There's something. I don't know what it is. It might not be Bondo. What it looks like to us, JT, is that the car's been seam welded and seam sealer put back on. So you know if that's the case, but that means if that's the case, then that's just like a wagon where we go. What do we do on the seams on a wagon? It's 1 inch.
101. So there's a thing like up there, not so much there, because
How far does it go is what we're asking. What we need to know.
biggest thing is where's it go before we start digging, because then that's when it gets just right there coming down. 'Cause
It's all the way up in here. Well, let's think about how he's got this folded and what seams could be welded in there, because we can't necessarily see it. Now, we're just assuming, we're not attacking.
I get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's an honest person, and I know he's going to tell me, yeah, you caught me, but he obviously missed a spot right there, and it's welded.
Well,
Right here, come here, look. See it, like right here.
Because the biggest thing is about being on top of the frame,
But you
right?
can see it's just right there. There's nothing there. There's some there.
And guys, I'll be honest with you.
Oh,
When I took it in,
I
it,
already marked that. Can you see this?
it ripped loose, and I tied it back together. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
It ripped loose, and I
Yep.
put it back together.
So that's all spot.
We're not hating the player.
Yeah,
Yeah. We're just here to enforce
I
the
get
rules,
it. I get it.
and everybody else will get the same tech. So I'm sure they have pushed their fair share.
Yep.
So
I'll be honest with you. These spots that you're seeing, that's where it got crashed, and it was bondoed.
you
Because
sent me that.
yep.
Yeah, he sent me that. So yeah, you're gonna have to take. That still doesn't help up here. So you're gonna have to cut into these seams. Like we're gonna have to give you like a one-on.
Okay.
Like a, what do we do for wagons? It's one-on.
One-on-one.
It's one-on-one.
JP, was this rust or what was this?
Yeah, I even sent you that picture.
Underneath.
That's where it was crashed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
crashed. He sent me that picture.
Well, I'm gonna paint, but just
So the wheel tub up top, so you have to cut that down below. The wheel tub up top is one-on-one,
Okay.
and that's not like a, it's through.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a
Get
legit.
did you also
You guys got,
Yeah.
you guys got this?
quarters? Yeah, well, this is ought to be trimmed up 5-on-5.
Okay, so he knows that. Just highlight that.
Like this plate's like 6x6, so this is 5 inches. Then this, so you're gonna have to just probably eliminate that section. Because
Okay.
it's 5. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, I'm just. That's part of that seam, though, right? So,
Well, yeah, but your quarters rolled. Now, if this quarter was standing up, you'd have been 5 inches
all
off.
right. So just kind of come in here and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just cut this out.
Yep, I got you. Make it look good.
The fenders are stitched.
Yeah, you're allowed to, right?
You're allowed to bolt them. You can't stitch them. You measured top plate, right, guys?
Yeah, from NLR.
Even they cut them long if you wink at them.
And then he had you beat on the window bars because it on the front it gives you an option. The back one did not say option A or B.
Yeah, I think that you're not the only one either that we just can't. But let's go through that
He did.
rule real quick.
He read it to me.
I know, but I want to be familiar with it for the next one. How did you beat that rule?
All right. So on some of your other option rules,
Yep.
it says you can only pick one option, and these options cannot be interchanged. It says it in red letters. It didn't say that on that rule, where you couldn't interchange options or anything like that.
Okay, but what's the definition of option?
Well, you gave option 1 and option 2, but you go to some of the other rules, and it says right in red letters, you can only pick one option, and these options
Because
cannot.
we've had people beat it before.
So there's
Like in the 03 section, we've said you can't freaking interchange options, and they beat us on that. Okay.
yeah, he read it to me and then he literally went to
You
another.
got the cage and everything done on that? We need to make sure that
Yeah.
everything is done here. So
Let's put the
Got my big list.
you got.
I feel like I'm missing stuff.
You just want to cut that whole section out for me?
It looks like the triangle has been added.
Yeah.
Essentially, I mean, you're somewhere close in there.
Yeah. Okay.
And then all that's good, right?
Yeah, that's all good. We checked all that. What's going on in here? What was the argument?
Yeah, all thread, and you're allowed to weld the nuts.
And you're allowed 4 nuts.
4 nuts. So technically, the cone is part of the all thread because of the way it comes through. So he's just touching that.
Does it say the nuts have to?
If he did
It
it,
doesn't say it has to go with all thread.
It doesn't say it has to touch.
cool. I'm pretty sure it don't.
Front
Trying
suspension.
to read the rear and
Yep.
apply it to the front.
Front suspension.
4 nuts and 3 washers per all thread. Nut and washer on bottom can be welded. But with it saying the nut and the washer on the bottom can be welded, I mean, isn't that saying enough? Like, where does that leave room open?
Well, we keep reading. It goes to the top. It says top nuts can be welded.
Yeah, it says top nut. So nut is singular. And standard store-bought 1-inch washer with a 3-inch diameter can be welded. So where do you get nuts? that can be welded because it specifically
It says it's on top, so I mean,
It says
that's,
top nut.
Not top nut.
it's on top. I mean,
Top nut, the one nut, right? It's not
Yeah,
plural.
top nut. It's not
So you
plural.
just got to blow it out. It's either you make them do that or you cut the wishbone out.
I mean, I'm asking. I'm not telling.
well,
you
I mean-
anything, I'm asking.
I mean, we like it.
that's on top. I mean, that's my highest nut, but I mean, that's on top. I mean, that is the highest.
I agree. There's a difference between highest and top.
Right.
Okay, so I'm giving you top.
Right, so it's on
But
top.
it's-
That's
but
why I welded
it's
that
singular-
in.
But it's a singular nut.
That's why that's not welded. That one is.
But you have two. There's one in the back too.
Okay, so I gotta lose one of them in.
I mean, is that the way you read it?
Well, let me ask you this. So even if you're allowed this nut, you're allowed a guy to weld a wishbone in. So couldn't you cut the wishbone out and call that your wishbone? Because the wishbone's doing the same thing as those nuts.
No, because it's different. It's a wishbone and a nut. Like I don't want
Alright,
to.
well-
You know what I'm saying? I don't want
So that back nut's gotta go in.
Your logic is great, I think, but I just don't think.
Just blow it out. Both sides.
But since that one's not welded, I was allowed to weld that one, right?
But it
Because
says one nut. But it does say one nut.
That one's not welded, so that's irrelevant. That's just one of the nuts he gets to use.
right, so I can keep this one, but I gotta lose
Yeah,
the back
so he
one.
gets
Yeah.
to keep the front one because it's the top, but he cannot use the back one. He doesn't have to do anything with the one that's actually on the.
All thread, because I didn't weld it.
So just blow the ones out on that side. Okay.
Are we good?
We good.
We good with that?
We're good.
Everybody understand that? Because we
We'll
just
just
got to
take a note
make
from
sure.
that, 'cause
Yeah, I
you're-
was gonna say we got to make sure that it's called the same way.
Cool straight
So
pocket nut and A-arm strap.
All right, that's cool. I'm cool with it.
okay.
Here you go. Got my list?
Yeah, I do.
All right, that'll work.
Can you sign it real quick? So you got
Yep.
all you gotta.
This one's mine.
I'm gonna throw that on JP and do an interview outside.